Holis, I'm Stephie, and welcome back to my magical corner. So, for today's video, since I already did my top 10, sorry, I'm fixing my ears. Since I already did my top 10 favorite Disney movies, I decided to do my top 10 favorite Disney songs. Because why not? Yeah. I have a lot of songs that I love. This was harder. The top 10 movies were harder because I was so picky and I was like, this movie is not worth it. This movie, I love it, but it's not worth it. And in here, I was like, but I love the song, but I love the song, and I also love this one, so I have to make my list way, way shorter and only put up 10 songs, sadly. But yeah. My 10th song, my number 10, I'm going to go from 10 to 1. The song number 10 is Stand Out from a Goofy movie. I love that song a lot. I actually have it on my playlist whenever I went to the university and needed a little bit of kick of energy. Instead of coffee, I will put a playlist which included that song. It was amazing. It did help a lot. But yeah, a Goofy movie has great songs, great soundtrack. People need to appreciate it more. Yeah. Number 9 is A Friend Like Me from Aladdin. There are great songs from the Aladdin movie, but I've always liked A Friend Like Me more than the other ones. That's why that one made it to my list and the other ones didn't. I love the other songs too, but A Friend Like Me, I don't know, it's Robin Williams. So, of course, it had to be on my list. Number 8 is a fairly recent movie and a fairly recent song. It's Shiny from Moana, sang by Tamatoa. And no, Abby, I didn't add this because of you. Well, maybe. I it's okay. A lot of my songs from my list are villain songs, and Shiny is so catchy. I like the soundtrack of Moana. I really like the songs, but Shiny is so fun. It's so catchy. Tamato is such a clumsy villain. He is just he's not a villain because he wants to be evil. He's more like life made him like that, and there's some history between him and Maui. So I don't know. It's such a fun song. I love it. Number 7 will be Hellfire from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. As an adult, I appreciate that song way more. I understand it way more. And I don't know. I really, really like that song. I know what the song talks about, I know what it means, but it was so creative to put it that way. I mean, what he's really going through to put it in those words and in that sequence was amazing. Because as a kid, I didn't have any clue. I was like, oh, Esmeralda's in the fire. So the song is about Esmeralda? He is pissed for something? Okay. But as an adult, I can understand what he's talking about. And to me, that was so creative. And it's one of my favorite songs. Number 6 will Be Our Guest from The Beauty and the Beast. Be Our Guest is my favorite sequence on The Beauty and the Beast. It's up there, one of my favorite scenes from all movies. I enjoy it so much. I don't know, it looks so fun. I want to be part of that. So I had to include that. Number 5 will be Friends on the Other Side from The Princess and the Frog. Another underrated movie. I really like and enjoy that song because of the rhythm, because of the sounds. Visually, it's amazing. It's very colorful without being like saturated or without being visually painful. I don't know. It's my favorite song from that movie, along with Ma Belle Evangeline, which didn't make it to my list because it's so sad. But yeah, Friends on the Other Side is my favorite song from that movie. I really enjoy it. Billions have the best songs, honestly. Number 4, Man Out of You from Mulan. It's amazing. If you ever heard, okay, I because of my Disney blog, I like to put like Disney songs on their original language in the playlist. So I've heard a lot of versions of a lot of songs. Of course, I've heard this one in Spanish. I've heard it in English. But the most empowering one, if you want to work out with a song or do something to feel that, and you need to feel empowered by a song, A Man Out of You in Mandarin. It's sang by Jackie Chan. I don't know why. It feels more empowering in Mandarin. Must be Jackie Chan. But yeah. Number 3, Poor Unfortunate Souls from The Little Mermaid, because Ursula. I love, love, love Ursula. Little Mermaid is not one of my favorite movies. I can watch it every now and then, but Ursula makes it so worth it for me. Especially knowing that she was inspired by Divine, a drag queen. I love it even more. But yeah, I mean, out of every song from The Little Mermaid, that and Kiss the Girl, I find them somewhat enjoyable, but Poor Unfortunate Souls, one of my favorite. Number 2, I Won't Say I'm in Love from Hercules. I actually like it more in Spanish because Tatiana, obviously. But yeah, it's one of my favorite songs. I can sing it along every time I watch the movie. I guess there's not much to say. It's amazing. And number 1, it shouldn't come as a surprise that I love this song. It's one of my favorites. Um, and specifically in Spanish, obviously, because I saw this movie in Spanish and I grew up with that version. Colores en el Viento, which is Colors of the Wind, Pocahontas. My favorite, favorite, favorite song. I can hear it over and over and over again, obviously. Actually, that song inspired me to make a modification on my tattoo. Well, not a modification, it will be more like adding stuff to my tattoo. I, you haven't seen the other video. Well, I don't remember on which video do I show off my tattoo. Sorry, I think it's on the first or the second. I don't remember. But here's my Mickey tattoo. I actually want to add something from the Colors of the Wind. Not exactly Colors of the Wind sequence, but from Pocahontas. I will wait and see. But if I add something, it has to be in the winter because right now my allergies are all over the place. They're messing up my tattoo. I hope it's not permanent. But yeah. Uh, when I do my tattoo modification, I will show it off because in my mind it looks great and I think and I hope it's going to be great once I do it. But yeah, of the Wind is visually striking. It's such an amazing song and I just love it so much. Susana Zabaleta did a great job singing the version in Spanish, as always. But yeah, that will be an honorable mention. Will be. I'm like kind of on the fence of it because it hasn't grown on me that much. I mean, it made me cry at first, but then I was like, gonna say it. Remember Me from Coco because that movie makes me cry so much. That song also makes me cry so much. But hold on a little. Yes, the noises of my dearest Tijuana. Okay. Uh, Remember Me. That song, that movie made me cry so much. But I'm struggling because I wanted to add Llorona, but it's not originally from that movie. It's kind of like those popular songs that you sing that doesn't have an author and doesn't have royalties to it. And there's like different versions because you can play with that song, you can add to that song. Yeah. I want to say Llorona, but it's not originally from Disney because I really, really like Llorona. It's amazing. And if you ever have the chance, look on YouTube Llorona from Chavela Vargas. It's my favorite. Yeah, that will be my top 10 Disney songs. If you have any others that I didn't mention that are your favorite, comment them down below, or your top 10 that will be interesting to read. And yeah, my social media is down on the description. And see you next time. Bye.